been planning this video for like 3 years. I think I wrote the script in like the end of my freshman year, sophomore year. However, it's a 3-year-old script. I could be using it, but I think I just have enough material off the top of my head. I don't think I need to. So my name is Lulu Witten. I'm a senior in high school. I really hate high school. I can't explain how much I hate it. It's really bad. If you have a friend that is like, oh, I like high school, not like, oh, it's like, it's okay, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't, like, they like high school, like, they're like, oh, I could even do another year, run. Okay, that person is either peaking in high school or having a mental health crisis, and both those are reasons to kind of run, or just look out for help. Like, that's not normal. Like, people that like high school, they scare me, and they should scare you too. Oh my god, they give me like the chills. First, everything is breaking. Like, things that I didn't think really could break or would break in my lifetime have broken. Simplest things from, like, you think like your pencil would break or like a piece of paper would tear. No, staircases, railings just fall apart, holes in the walls. My favorite is when my classroom looks like a crime scene and like there's like tape covering the broken glass windows, and I'm just like, ooh, who did that case? Like, I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, everything's broken. Just doesn't work. But you know what does work? The fire alarms. I don't understand why people are pulling the fire alarms all the time. Like, at first when I was a freshman, I kind of like got it. I was like, oh, like, I remember the first time it happened and it wasn't a fire alarm, and they actually had to come and they were like, oh, someone pulled it, and it like ran through the building this like rumor of like someone pulled it, and like I kind of understood it. Like, pulling the fire alarm from like TV shows, I'm like, oh, you want to like skip class, or like you need to get out, or like there's a fight or something. No, I don't know anyone that's pulled the fire alarm, and I don't really understand the logic because, one, if it's a fire drill, you find out pretty fast because we just go in the building so fast if we do it fast enough. So I've had people pull the fire alarm 20 minutes to lunch. Why are we pulling the fire alarm 20 minutes to lunch? Like, I understand if you need to get a test or something. I mean, it's kind of annoying. The fire department kind of doesn't like us anymore, and that's kind of problematic because we've actually had real fires, so we kind of like need them. But like, I understand if you're trying to get out of something, or like I don't know what reason you're pulling the fire alarm. It's pretty stupid. Also, another thing, there are cameras like everywhere. There's a camera looking at me right now that can tell the office that I'm making a video. When you pull the fire alarm, they see you. People think they're slick and they get away from them. They're like, oh yeah, I pulled the fire alarm. And I'm like, they know. They just haven't like got you yet. They haven't caught you, but they're going to take you out of class one day. Like, it's so stupid. But anyways, I don't understand why people pull fire alarms. They always do it at the worst times too. Like, I'm in the middle of a test, I'm locked in, and then fire alarm. So everything's broken. Kids are really stupid. Oh yeah, kids are really stupid. I mean, everyone kind of acts stupid in high school, but that's like character development. Like, that's supposed to happen. It's okay to act a little stupid in high school, but sometimes there's a line between like acting stupid and immature and like full out doing crimes. Like, I did not know this line existed till I was like a sophomore in high school, and I heard about, I can't go into detail, but I've heard about the craziest things that have happened in high school, and people talk about like it's gossip. I'm like, no, that's not gossip, that's a crime. like arson, like someone's car going on fire, that's a crime. Okay, like some of the things people talked about were very inappropriate that I don't think I'd get demonetized. Don't even have any videos up really. Fully make music, but I would get demonetized. So yeah, fully a crime. Don't know why we're gossiping about this. The gossip's pretty crazy too, but honestly, it's pretty far in between. So a lot of the stuff you hear that is gossip, it's probably fake. Probably someone read it in a fan fiction. They made it up. So yeah, let me talk about the subject when there's like not teachers around. Apparently now when I go to school, I can get shot. I did not think this was a thing. Not fun. Okay. I feel like sometimes we're not talking about it enough because I'm like, this is not normal. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hit the mic against my chin. Everyone has like that near death kind of like questions your experience. Like, I went jaywalking and I almost got hit by a car, or like I was almost in a car accident. That I'm not comparing, I'm saying one is worse than the other. But have you ever been in a mandatory class, like an AP or something where you're like, I can't skip, even for emotional reasons, and you hear live updates about a school shooting in a school class? That's an experience that not all adults can say that they've had exactly. I think what the craziest experience to me was, there was a school shooting, made nationwide news, And we had a guidance counselor come class to class and give like a talk and like just feedback and ask if students need support. I love that. Thought it was really great. And her talk was like good 99% of the way. And then she kind of like fell off. Basically, she's like, we need to empathize more with students and we need to share more kindness and, you know, make sure that students have support. And I loved this. It was great. It was a great talk. I was like, oh my God, this is like actually helpful. I don't really talk about this at home. And then she was like, we need to make sure that we are kind to others because we never know the impact of our actions and what that person might do. I was speechless. Yeah, that really shook me to my core when she said that in class. Because if you're telling me my safety comes down to Mark is a jackass. He still thinks he's going to the NFL. Like that's crazy. If my odds are with Mark, I would just skip school. If I could. And there were a few times where some things were happening and I just left school and my parents were like, you left for your safety? And I was like, yeah, and they were cool. Like, it was an understandable reason, but I can't do that every day because there's like laws. I think we all know the solution. It's just more mental health services, but like we don't even have enough guidance counselors. Like I have a large student body at my school and like there is not enough. Like every guidance counselor has over 100 people. So yeah, that's fun. I'm trying to think like what else. I feel like there's always something else. Oh yeah, bathrooms don't work at my school. Like I feel like sometimes I complain about things and I'm like, okay, well other high schools go through them, but like how many high school bathrooms just don't work? Period. There's multiple floors in my school and then just like there'll be days where just like they'll close all the boys' bathrooms except for like one, and then that boys' bathroom will break because everyone's using the same one. There's multiple days where they will close all the girls' bathrooms. Period. There will not be a girls' bathroom functioning that you can find or isn't like full. So like this is not a good story, but there have been times when I left school as like a junior or senior, so it's not as bad, but I left school to just use the bathroom because I was like, I don't know what's going on in that one bathroom left and I don't know the reason why all the others are closed or locked. So I'm just gonna skip. I'm literally gonna leave during my lunch, or I'm gonna skip a class, just use the bathroom, and then you get a little snack with the bathroom break, and yeah, that was it. But yeah, the bathrooms don't work. Yeah, I really hate high school. I hope the series is not too long, but I will say that the only good thing, the only redeemable quality about my high school, and the only reason why I'm making this video go in so late that I'm gonna get a tardy class, is because of the teachers. Like, I'm being so honest. Everyone has that teacher they don't like, and I've had that teacher. But it was majority of teachers. Like, teachers will go way beyond what they deserve and their salaries. I remember finding out that you could Google a teacher's salary and like search it up in the 4th grade, and I did it, and the numbers meant nothing to me because I don't know what the average salary is and like living situation and rent and income, but I've done it since. It's a little scary. So yeah, and how much my teachers help me. I'm not a really great student. Like, I'm a good student when it comes to studying, but not performance. So how much like individual one-on-one time I've needed at the school, I'm surprised they don't get like overtime pay for that. Really. So sorry to my teachers if you see this. Thanks for helping me out. I got into a lot of colleges and like got really good grades. So thank you. Sorry for like failing so many of your tests. That it was just me on a bad day. I guess I had a lot of bad days, but I'm so sorry. If you go to my high school and you like this high school, you got to get out more. I have a lot of my closest friends don't go to my high school. That's another thing. High school's a little weird because you kind of feel like you don't exist or matter if you don't do stuff in school. Like if you don't join a sports team, or you don't do clubs, or you don't do like events or field trips, you feel like you don't matter. And like all my stuff that I'm successful at has been outside of school mostly. Like most of my closest friends don't even go to school. They're cool. They're not weird. I mean, they are weird in their own way, but that's why I love them. But like sometimes I come to school and I'm like, I literally don't matter. Like I don't exist as a person. Everything I'm good at is outside the school. These people don't even know I really exist. I'm just that loud ass girl they see in the hallway. So that's fun. But you do matter if you go to high school, and it's okay if you do all your stuff outside of high school. Not gonna lie, it's probably better if you do it outside of high school because you'll get used to doing it in college or like outside of high school. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Yeah. What are my favorite things about high school? There's just so many favorite things about high school. One of my favorites is the empty Narcan boxes. Bought official drilled on the wall, but they're empty, and so I always wonder, like a detective, either if they were empty and never filled in the first place, or they were full, used, and never refilled. So that's fun to think about. I love skipping class. No, genuinely, that's not even me being sarcastic. It's fun. I don't skip that many classes, and if you look at my attendance, any teachers, wink, wink, that was really bad. But I haven't skipped that many classes, but there's something about like finding all your friends, all of you agree at once unilaterally that like you don't want to go to class, and you just go to like get some food. And you literally come back the next period and probably do twice as much work because you skipped a class. I'm not saying do it, but I'm saying very rarely it can be fun. So I feel like that is me saying doing it. Don't skip class. It's just a pain in the ass. And now teachers actually look if you skip class and you get in trouble more than just not doing well in the class. You know what that means? Anyways, what else? What's my favorite? It's weird going to school with people, like if you're in the same district, you go to school with people that like you've known for like over a decade. That there are some people here I've known for over a decade. We're not that close. It's okay, I'm a senior. They're kicking me out soon enough. I'm really late to class right now, so sorry to my teacher. I'm about to be like 10 minutes tardy, but they're not going to mark me tardy for the... Oh, that's annoying. Oh, let me talk about that. No one is going to relate to this except for people that go to my high school or teachers. But tell me why there are two different ways to be tardy at school. Either you are tardy to the building, they sign you in at the front, they say you're tardy, and the entire, like, your attendance thing marks you tardy, like, all day. Like, you're wearing a piece of paper on your back that says kick me. Or... you're just tardy, you get into the school before 8, and then you go to your class, but you're just tardy for that class. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And so I'm going to be tardy to an individual class, but not the school day because I fully got here at 7:30. Oh, let me talk about something. Who convinced me that if you wake up early, you're a successful person that gets more things done? Like, you're more productive if you wake up early, because that was a lie. I just found this out. If you wake up early, does not mean you're more productive in any way. In my freshman year, true fact, my dad, hearing my alarm early in the morning, can attest to this, woke up at 5:30 in the morning. In my sophomore year, I started doing runs before school. Did not last that long because it got really cold and it was not a good look for me. But I would wake up 5:30, 6. The latest I would wake up at 6:30 for an 8 a.m. school day. I don't know who told me that like you have to wake up early to be successful, because it's a lie. I wake up at 6:45 now. I got to school today half an hour early to make this video. Woke up at 6:45. Just I don't know. Like, you don't have to wake up early for school. Just be on time. I know some people do homework before school. Could not imagine. That's crazy. Like, that sounds like trauma. That's like doing homework before you're about to do homework for 6 hours. That sounds miserable. So I really hate high school. It sucks. The people are just mean sometimes, but like, it's not a mean in a way of like you feel like it's towards you. It's just like they got something going on in their lives, so God bless them. Hope they do better in college. Anyways, if my teachers are watching, hi, I'm a responsible student. This video was not meant for you, but like, not low-key, not gonna lie, I think a lot of you guys agree with the stuff I said in this video, but like, it's okay. Use your private accounts, like it on your own. Don't use your school accounts, because apparently, oh yeah, they spy on you through the Wi-Fi. I think I knew this, but like, I didn't think about that critically, but like, they can see what you're doing. They search your searches, and like, if you search something, it like flagged the system, and people were signing in with their personal emails into school computers. That's crazy. That to me is the equivalent of like just giving up on the internet. Like I would never use any of my personal accounts on school devices. Not saying I'm doing anything solicit anything bad on the internet. I'm not. It's pretty innocent. It's like watching Joanna Sadia videos, but like, it's still like, I don't want my personal data through the school networks. And so yeah, and I didn't realize that until I started using my personal computer, and I'm using the school's Wi-Fi now, so I think I'm kind of cooked, but that's okay. Yeah.